right, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about CGC. Now, you can see there's a couple of green candles here the past couple of days, and that's basically because we had some legalization talks and kind of news and hype coming in. You had what? You had Mexico, you got Cuomo saying this over the weekend, him and his team's going to talk about or come up with a bill for legalization in the state of New York. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this whole sector. It's going to be very much news, very much hype based. But going forward, let's just keep it simple. To 29, 25, 30, in between there and 30 is going to be your big support area. Let's just keep it simple and say 30. But your next resistance is going to be this 50-day moving average here on the daily, which is exactly where your 61.8 fib retrace is going to be, which is right around 36.50. So up in there is going to be your resistance. And really, you look at your RSI, you're at 41, stochastics neutral. Your daily is saying, hey, we want to push higher, but these stochastics right here, we kind of want them just a little bit lower before we get a nice rip again, huh? So I think we may end up having some trouble right here with those 3650s in that 3650 area. A little consolidation maybe before we get a nice pop, kind of tighten everything back up. But we'll have to wait and see. RSI is at 41, so still has a ways to go. But I'm not sure if the chart's really going to like this stochastic being up here before a bigger move up to this $40 range, or if it wants it back lower. So that's going to be interesting to see. Go in deeper here to the 30-minute chart. 30 minutes saying, hey, we want a bull run. You have the 50-day moving average here getting ready to cross this 200. So you have a shorter term moving average getting ready to cross over this longer term. So that's very bullish in this chart. But guess what? We might already be overextended in the 30-minute time frame since this move back on March 5th. But we are making some nice little stair steps here. Obviously, a nice little pullback here. Get that RSI back down, a little move higher. The problem is this move right here, we kind of took a step back and now we're just kind of consolidating. So the 30-minute would see this move as this is some consolidation here, tightening everything back up before we get a nice break higher. So that is good and bad depending on how you want to look at things. But for right now, it's going to be good because yes, the moving averages are saying bullish. We want to go higher. But your RSI and stochastics under 30 are saying, hey, let's just calm down here. Let's pull it back a little bit before we race up to that 3650, get above the 3650, then we can head to 40. But again, very, very much news-based, kind of hyped stock in here, depending on what happens over the weekend and with more legalization talks. Options chain wise, IV rank 23, expect to move by Friday. 294, so about $3 expected move in here. All your volume is basically on your call side. You do have some you got some high open interest on your 37 puts for some reason. That's kind of odd to me. Your volume is only 22, but you have 4,000 open interest on your 37 puts. So that's kind of weird, but basically everything else, open interest volume is all to the call side in here. So speculation is up. And do we have any call skew in here? It looks like we have just a little bit, not really. So little skew to the upside, speculation to the upside in here, but nothing too crazy in here. If it gets really overextended and crazy on the call skew side, that's when we start to kind of worry and be leery about things. But really, you're pretty much good in here on the speculation side of things. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached the links to our socials in the description. We also have a swing trading service if you are interested. More information can be found in the description below.